Alex, I'm sorry that it got out of hand. And I was the greatest advocate for anybody who needed help.
If you were, you would have never done what you did today.
All right, I apologize.
No.
About a month ago, a video of a woman by the name of Jeanne Umana went viral because she was harassing a construction worker while he was at his job. This whole ordeal was captured on the man's phone. This man is a Latino construction worker, and while in some cases that may not have any significance to it, in this case it kinda does. Because it seems that she gets a bit of a rise out of doing this to a specific people. She has a certain category of people that she targets. And it's not construction workers that she has in mind. It's Latinos. That's evident from the first video. So if you haven't seen this first video, we're gonna play it and then we'll come back and we'll comment.
But before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and consider subscribing.
Okay.
Private property.
You're working here. You're not
I know.
based out of here. Is that correct? Because I was going to say that you have
You are on private property.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I reported you already.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
I have the right to find out who my neighbors are because I live here. You don't.
Okay, but you don't have the permit to come into a private property.
Oh, arrest me.
Huh? Okay, I can
I
call
live
the
here.
cops.
I'm American. You're a Tijuanan.
Thank you for being racist. Thank you.
I am very, very much against people who break our laws.
Crazy thing is, it wasn't too long ago that without surprise, of course, there's a second video. Here you go.
What's the problem? What? No, come on.
You're illegal
But why your problem?
because you're selling food that is going to make people sick.
But it's your house is no.
It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the
What
city is
happened?
arresting people doing it now, and they want you out. They don't want you here.
Yeah,
they don't
but why
want
you
you selling
problem?
this. Because I work for the police department. I do public relations. So do you want me to call the police and bring them here?
No.
I already called them. They'll be here in 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Take your food,
Yeah,
put it
the
on the
police.
truck, and get rid of it.
What?
Because you're a crook. You're an illegal crook.
Okay,
You know
let's
what crook
go.
is?
Come
I
on.
thought you didn't speak
Come
English.
on, come on.
You don't speak English
Bye,
because
bye,
you're
bye,
a
bye,
liar
bye,
and a
bye,
crook.
Bye. Go, bye.
Put your things
Bye.
on a truck.
Bye.
Put your things on a
Yeah,
truck.
why your problem? Come
I'm
on.
waiting for you. The police will be here. I'll wait for the police.
Yeah, they got the police. Yeah, the police.
The police?
Me and the
Yeah,
corner,
I called them. They're
Yeah.
coming in 15 minutes.
Charges have been filed.
There was a protest held outside of this lady's apartment, and one would think that when something like that happens, you might want to dim it down just a little bit. Not her though. And so there's a saying out there that those who don't learn must feel. Well, she might feel these charges. Not off of that second video, but that first one. It seems she might get charged with battery and trespassing, and I hope it sticks. In the very first video, you could hear the gentleman by the name of Luis Cervantes. He told her that she's trespassing on a private property, which was the construction site.
Okay.
Private property.
You're working here. You're not
I know.
based out of here. Is that correct? Because I was going to say that you have
You are on private property.
He notified her specifically that she had to go, and her failure to leave is where the potential trespassing charge comes from. And remember, anything can happen, so this is why I say potential. Because there are stories like this that will normally just end with a slap on the wrist, even though you have it on camera that she clearly tried to knock the man's phone out of his hand, and from what it looked like, she made contact. What I find funny about all of this is, she's 74. Everyone always assumes that when you're older, you're wiser. That is just not true. You can be an old fool, and you can be young, full of wisdom. So she has an arraignment for November 30th. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this one just because I'm a little bit curious on how this is ultimately gonna turn out. How do you think this ends? A slap on the wrist? Some of them, apparently even the police were pushing for hate crime charges, but either it wasn't pursued or they knew it wouldn't stick or something along those lines. And apparently she also offered an apology at some point, saying that it was just very, very bad judgment. But when you have about 200 people standing outside of your apartment, then yeah, an apology is warranted at the very least. So how do you guys think this ends? Slap on the wrist? Or does she actually get the trespass and battery charge? Let me know what it is that you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like. And I will follow up and I will see you guys again for the next one. Be easy, y'all.
Okay, I can
I
call
live
the cops.
here. I'm American. You're a Tijuanan.